Yeah.
How you doing, dude? Yeah, we got the new sign. We got Isaac in studio.
Hell yeah. Are we already recording?
We're recording, bro.
Holy shit.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Comfy?
Oh, so comfortable.
Let's go, baby. All right, let's get into it.
Oh, this is great.
Down the tube. Let us know who you are.
Me?
You.
I'm Isaac, and I'm here.
Isaac, and you're here.
Yeah, and I'm running for city council.
You're queer. We got ketamine water for you right there.
Perfect.
Get everything set up.
You read my rider.
But you were just talking about looking for apartments, man. I imagine at this particular time, or actually any time you're looking for an apartment in New York City, it's got to be stressful. So
that's why I'm here.
How you been, man? You're tan. You're like the off-white. What's up? You Miami boys or what?
No, I was in Mexico.
Okay. Punta Cana?
I think that's Dominican Republic.
Oh, shit. We're going to have to edit that part out.
No, keep that.
Fucking Cabo.
I didn't go there, but that is
you?
in Mexico, I
Where
think.
were you?
I was like near Cancun.
Okay. With your family or
With
some
my
friends?
family, yeah.
Nice, man.
I consider them friends as well, though.
Okay, so you're moving out soon, though.
I would like to. I just sent in an application today.
Okay.
And the whole thing's a scam, right? Because all right. I'd like to make this clear. I'm running for city council because these rent prices are getting ridiculous.
Go.
And it's time that someone makes a change in this city.
I think a big issue is that people might not know so much about is in 2019, they changed the rent laws to where landlords used to be able to spend $40,000 on an apartment and they can raise the rent $1,000.
Right. To renovate it.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So if somebody who's been living in 57th Street Hell's Kitchen studio for 25 years, they're paying $800 in rent, they die.
Yeah.
So theoretically, the landlord before 2019 used to be able to go in there, spend $40,000, and then they can rent that apartment for $1,800.
Now those apartments are all just sitting there, right? They're not renovating them.
So now you have to spend $80,000 to get the same increase. So it doesn't make sense financially. So all over the city, landlords are just warehousing apartments. If an 80-year-old lady was living in a studio apartment for 65 years and her rent was $200, it doesn't make sense for a landlord to spend $80,000 and then he can only rent the apartment for $1,200.
Right.
So that is a huge part in the reason why these free market units that you're probably looking at are through the roof.
They're asking for what they're asking for, and I submit the application, and then they email me back. They're like, "What's your best offer?" We have other people that applied. It's like, I'm not paying you more than you're asking for. What are you? I'm not bidding against it. You give it to me for the rent that you're asking, or I'm out. I'm not doing it.
I imagine that happens though quite frequently.
All the time.
Because people want the same apartment.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then there's definitely a shortage, especially in like the range where if you're living in New York City as a single guy and you're making anywhere from 80 to like 200K, you're kind of looking at the same apartments.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that there's a big jump once you start looking at the 2 bedrooms in the elevator buildings, and then, those start at like $7,000. It's kind of like a different price frame. You got to make some compromises. You're like, no terrace, maybe no extra bathroom.
Oh, we're living in different worlds if those are the compromises. I'm like, maybe I don't actually need a desk. Maybe I could.
Or the standing desk in the corner.
It's like, can a couch be a bed if it's long enough? Those are the compromises I'm looking at.
You big stander when you're working?
No.
Standard type? You sit?
I sit.
Dude, my dad uses one of those big bouncy balls when he sits on it.
No way.
Apparently burns like 300 extra calories a day. He sits on it.
That guy's got a core of steel though too.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, he does a lot of yoga.
Does he?
Yeah.
It's
an
tall
interesting
is your dad?
move. He's like 5'10".
Oh, you're tall.
Yeah, I tower over that guy.
Nice.
But hey, he put me on this planet, so I appreciate the extra inches. You know what I'm saying? Isaac, what's up, dude? Great hang this guy. Bro, I wanted to ask you, so your associate, Andrew Ginsberg, he's going to be performing stand-up at the 4th annual TEDJONESWORLD Vegan Hot Dog Eating Contest at the Moxie Williamsburg at 2 p.m. You guys check the link in this YouTube video. But my man, would you like to do a set? Will you be here July 4th?
I don't know. We'll let you know.
Okay, we'd love to have you do a set.
I don't know. I might be not here.
Like you're going to be down at the shore with your friends and shit, aka your family.
Yeah. That's where I grew up, on the shore.
You grew up on the shore?
Yeah.
What part?
Jersey Shore. Long Branch?
Oh, okay. Oh, right. I knew that. Yeah. So I used to go to Love Ladies.
Where's that?
Near Barnegat Light.
I think that's south of me. But I think that's like way south.
Yeah, it takes like an hour and a half, hour 45 to get there. My grandparents had a house there on the lagoon. You ever heard of a lagoon?
Dude, a lagoon.
Yeah, they
to
were
me is-
balling, bro. They were balling.
Yeah?
My grandpa was like a war baby. Went to Georgia when he was 17 years old. Dude,
What's a war baby?
he was born and then he was 17 years old. He went to World War.
Oh, Georgia,
Two?
the country?
No, the state.
Oh, okay.
'Cause that's where they were training everyone.
I was gonna say
bro,
that-
fuck. Was it World War II or World War One? It was World War II.
When?
When my grandpa fought in World War II.
Your
yeah.
grandpa probably fought in World War II.
Yeah, because like World
War
War
One was like
he'd be
1913.
120. Yeah. That'd be like my great grandpa.
Yeah.
Anyway, the guy made it out though. It was fresh. Went to Georgia when he was 17, fought in the war from like 18 to 22, came back, GI Bill, went to college, and then just was grinding. Was an accountant. By the time I think he was 30, he bought a building on the Upper West Side,
Sick.
renovated it, rented it out.
And he got a house on a lagoon. Dude,
and he's from South Orange. That's where my dad's from.
Oh, and that's where the house is?
Well, so my dad went to Columbia High School, which is in South Orange,
Uh-huh.
and then I think once my grandpa probably turned like 55 or 60, they bought the house.
The lagoon house. Okay.
Yeah.
I know like West Orange. I don't think is that near South Orange? Is that
I
the
think
same
that
thing?
I think that South Orange and West Orange are considered to be the nicer oranges, and
Okay.
East Orange and Orange are not.
Are those really
nice
all
ones. Yeah,
places?
yeah.
I never
They're
heard of
all
Orange.
oranges.
That's so fun.
Yeah, man.
That's cool. No,
New Jersey.
I don't know anyone that lives on a lagoon, but to me, a lagoon, I would think you'd have to have like a drawbridge and a moat and like alligators that protect your house, you know?
Well,
like a castle.
we used to swim in that too. They had
No way.
a little dock in the back, a sailboat. But swimming in the lagoon now, looking back on it, is freaking sketch.
Yeah?
I would imagine they're like alligators and shit in there.
You think so?
I mean, I don't know. I have no idea.
I grew up swimming in the ocean and the pool.
Yeah.
No lagoons
Standard.
for me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like swimming in a lagoon is a very kind of niche thing to do, especially being in New Jersey. Maybe if you like are from the South, they have swamps and lagoon type shit, but
Yeah, I'm
being
going to have
up
to look
north,
into
it's
this
weird.
more. Do they have lagoons in Tampa? I have friends that live in Tampa. If there's a lagoon there, maybe I'll swim in that one.
There's got to be.
Yeah, 'cause
Why do you
that's-
have boys from Tampa?
Well, they're from New York. They moved to Tampa, like 2020.
Interesting move.
Yeah.
What, these like roommates or like a couple?
No, they're roommates with each other.
All right.
I went to college with them.
Where'd you go to college again?
Binghamton University.
Oh,
Shout
hell
out.
yeah, dude. They had a pretty solid tennis team.
I don't know anything about that. I know we have a terrible basketball team.
Oh, okay. That's one of the better SUNY schools though, correct?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They had a good basketball program. And as I understand it, in 2009, the entire program was like, they had to like reset it because they got in trouble for like, the basketball team was like selling drugs. And also a lot of them weren't students in the school. They're just playing for the team, I think.
Are they Division One?
They're D1, yeah. So we made the tournament in 2009. And then after that, they've never even come
Oh
close.
shit! Did they get in trouble?
Yeah, they got
And
in
then
trouble,
They
like-
couldn't compete for like a few
Something
years or
like
something like
that,
that.
yeah.
Damn, it's crazy. Also now that college athletes can be paid. Love that though. Love that.
Yeah.
And I think that the way that they're mainly getting paid though is probably from, I don't know, social media. Like when they say LeBron James's kid, Bronny James, is worth $10 million a year, is he really going to be making $10 million next year? Like I
don't know.
I don't really see where that money would be coming from.
Well, it's
Maybe
like
a
probably
shoe
like
deal.
commercials, stuff like that.
Yeah. But it's interesting because it's such a different dynamic. Like when I played tennis in college, I mean, no tennis kids were getting money to play sports, but I
Right.
mean, there were kids bringing in millions of dollars from the basketball team. Guys like Kemba Walker, Jeremy Lamb, Shabazz Napier.
You knew them?
I mean, I knew of the. I would like know
Cross
of them.
paths, but you
Yeah,
weren't,
cross
like,
paths.
friends.
No, it was weird because back in the day, like nowadays, like anyone in comedy, I'll say hi to or whatever, like give them a nod. But
Yeah.
like back then in college, I don't know what it was. I just didn't even give them nods. Didn't say what up. It was weird. Like,
Why
I
do you
feel
think-
like I should have been more.
Do you think it would have
approachable
been
to them.
upset if you said hi to them?
No, but I don't know. I don't know what my deal was. Why I just didn't say what up.
Well, maybe
and,
you-
like
you were
get
a
a
little-
rapport going.
You're a little caterpillar, now you're a butterfly. Could that be it?
That could absolutely be it.
Yeah.
I think so too, man. Because I was on the tennis team, and I was like, "Oh, do these kids know we have a tennis team?" Dude, I remember one time specifically. It's not even a joke. You remember Andre Drummond?
Yeah.
Okay, so he was a freshman at UConn. This guy played 1 year at UConn, and then I went up to him at a party. This was after I had like 2 or 3 Coors Lights. I was like, "Yo, bro, you killed it the other night at this game," and I was like, "I'm on the tennis team." Literally, bro, he broke the dap mid-dap and started laughing at me.
No way.
And walked away. I swear to God.
Wow.
I myself, I felt embarrassed, but I was like, good thing that there are like 10 other people on the tennis team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I was just like, yo, I'm doing this, and then he just straight up laughed in my face on
Yeah,
what
it
I
was
was doing
just you.
individually. So maybe
Yeah.
it made me feel a little bit better because I was on the tennis team. But yeah, that really happened.
That's crazy.
It's kind of fucked up.
He's lucky you didn't have your tennis racket on you.
Yeah,
If that were
that's
me, I'd
also true.
slap him in the head with it.
You know what's crazy? He paid for the first year of college because they didn't have enough scholarships.
No way.
For him, which is interesting. The coach of the UConn team was like, we have another guy on the team that we can cut his scholarship right now to bring you on. He was like, no, I'll just pay. So he paid for
that's
his
cool.
first year of college.
I wonder why he went
that
to
was a
UConn
nice
then.
move. Well, I think he went to some sort of boarding school or prep school in Connecticut.
Oh, okay. So they scouted him from there.
Yeah, but UConn, man, we won the national championship, and it's crazy how consistent we've been since the year 2000. We've been the best basketball program.
Is that
since
true?
2000, I believe so.
Okay.
Who do you think?
I don't know.
Duke or something?
I mean, that's what I would think.
They're a close second. I think it's Duke and Indiana.
Yeah.
Around there.
Honestly, this year's the first year in a long time I didn't make a bracket. I didn't watch.
Yeah, I didn't
March
make a
Madness. I was
bracket.
like, I could take a year off.
Do you do fantasy football?
I do, and let me tell you something. I love it, but I've been saying I'm in 2 leagues. I've been saying for years I'm going to cut one of the leagues, and it might happen this year. But I'm scared to text my friends.
What are your 2 leagues? Like a Binghamton and then a Jersey league?
So they're both all right. So one of them is like my friends from Binghamton, and then the other one, my dad's first cousin is like his age, like in his 50s, whatever. He went to Binghamton in the 80s, and we were in the same fraternity, but like 30 years apart. And they have a fantasy league. Like my dad's cousin has a fantasy league, and when they added teams to it, they asked me to join it. So it's like,
But is that just family?
No, it's like my fraternity in Binghamton, but like from the 80s. 11 of the guys are from like 1986. They were in the fraternity.
So
and
I imagine the buy-in's probably bigger on that one, right?
it's bigger. Yeah, that one's a nicer one.
So you got to cut out the other one, though.
Yeah, I'm cutting the cheaper league, if anything.
Yeah. But I used to do it like 4 or 5 years in a row, but the group chat I couldn't really deal with. I couldn't deal with the waiver wire.
I live for the waiver wire. If you're on the waiver wire, I'm coming for your ass.
For those of you who don't know, why don't you fucking explain to the waiver wire? Explain to them what the waiver wire.
Yeah, all right, so I mean, so you draft a team, you have a team, and as the season goes on, there's people that you want to get rid of from your team because they're not doing great or they get injured. You need to drop them. The waiver wire, it's like an ordered system where you place a claim on a player, and if you're first in line first in line out of the other teams in the league that put a claim on that guy, you get him on your team.
I legitimately remember kids in the league waking up at 5:50 in the morning to get to that waiver wire at 6 a.m. Like,
Yeah,
that's
right.
That's when the president of our league would set it up. He's like, 6 a.m. boys, if you want to be in the first in line, you got to get up.
So I'm in the league, and it's all these like guys in their 50s, right? And like some of these guys, like these are all like, they have like good jobs, whatever. Like one of them's like this like doctor that wakes up super early in the morning to go into work, like at 5 in the morning. This guy's on the waiver wire. I'm asleep. This guy's already making up his picks. He's like, the waiver wire dropped. I got to get these guys. It's insane.
I think it's a
They
good
beat
way
me
to
out.
it's a good way to keep everybody in contact and close with one another, but you also have to pay attention to it, especially if you're doing like a multiple $100s. I mean, the higher leagues, I'm sure people are doing thousands, whatever. Drake is in a league, he's probably
I
doing
don't
$1
pay that
million
much,
buy. But you got to pay attention, man.
But I
And
like
that's the
it.
thing, which for 16 weeks, for me to pay attention to something that I'm like, I might not finish top 3.
Yeah.
Because usually the payout is like first, second, and third, correct?
Well, it's
With, like,
interesting that you
12
say
people.
16 weeks. If you're only playing for 16 weeks, you're playing to lose. Because let me tell you this. Off-season program, you got to be in there. The draft is coming up next week. You got to know who's going to what team. You got to start getting ready. So I haven't stopped following football this off-season.
But you're gonna retire out of one league, you think?
I don't know. I've been saying it every year, and I'm just scared to text them. They're still my friends. I just don't see them often. This is like the only communication I have with them.
That's a good way to keep in contact with them.
I know, but is it worth it? Here's the thing. I won 2 years ago. I came in first place.
You want
in that
them to?
league.
You were like, let me know which league you should drop out of. Yeah, maybe they should. Write in the comments.
No. I got to drop the cheaper league, if anything.
Okay.
Because the more expensive ones, like that one's worth it.
Yeah.
The cheaper league, it's like $50 buy-in, like,
Do you go to football games? You ever been to one?
Yeah, I go to like one a year probably.
Which one? Jets or Giants?
Giants. Me, my dad, and my brother-in-law.
That's some of the most miserable weather, I think, sometimes when you go to those Jets games in the middle of January. But then if you go to like a Yankees game in July, it's equally as bad.
Well,
imagine.
I went this year in like, maybe it was October or something. They played.
That's nice.
Well, it was like super nice the whole week leading up to it. And then that day was so cold and windy. I didn't bring gloves. I didn't bring a hat. I was terrible. I had to like buy it from the guy in the parking lot and all that. It was... Oh, they lost. It was a terrible game.
Isn't it insane that the New York Jets and the New York Giants play at MetLife Stadium in New Rutherford, New Jersey?
New Jersey. A little noise for New Jersey. Great state. They got some of the best lagoons this country's ever seen. They have some of the best football we've ever seen. So let's
quiz question for you. Let's see if you remember. How many weeks of my life did I spend living in New Jersey?
How many weeks of your life? Did you say this? You'd go on weekends. 6.
Oh my! Yes!
Yeah.
Exactly. 6 weeks old, and then I moved to Manhattan. My mom got a job in the Lipstick Building. For those of you who don't know what the Lipstick Building is, pop it up right here, Isaac. Right here, Lipstick Building. That's where Bernie Madoff used to work. Did my mom used to work for Bernie Madoff? I don't think so. But
did she?
Not 100% sure. No, she didn't. But they did work in the same building. I don't know if she was there when he was there, like 17th and 19th floor.
Yeah.
Anyways, what were we talking about? The football.
Football, yeah. But anyway, I like it. It's good.
Well, I was talking about the football teams being in
New Jersey.
New Jersey. It's a weird move.
It's good, though. I think
it is good. Like, where would we put it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe somewhere
like
in
Queens?
Brooklyn. Yeah, Queens. But there's already Citi Field, National Tennis Center. I don't know if Queens really has that much room.
They don't have space.
For real.
But, you know, I really started doing fantasy to get more into football when I was in college, and then it's the only sport I watch, but I love it. It's good.
I think being around a lot of bros, though, that's the sport that guys will watch is football. I visited my friend at Michigan, and they have a huge tailgating football program situation. Right. And like when you go there, you can even just go for the tailgate. You don't even have to go to the game. And I got so drunk that I didn't even make it to the game when I went there. It was insane. But there's not as much camaraderie around a basketball. You know, like going to UConn and we won the national championship so many times. There's not the tailgate before the game. Yes, during the game, everyone's drinking beers. Yeah. Maybe after the game, people are getting fired up too. But the football game, it's like that's what's going on in that state during that day.
Yeah, no, I agree. I love it. I used to go to a lot of hockey games and baseball games. I always liked them, but not the same.
What hockey?
Devils. Yeah.
Where do they play? The Prudential Center?
Yeah,
which is right across the street.
Yeah.
Is it in Newark? I thought it was across the street from MetLife. Or is that another stadium they have there?
That's No, they're in Newark.
Right, they're in Newark. But they do have, there is some.
Is that where the Red Bulls play, maybe?
Oh, yeah. The New York Red Bulls.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, too. God, in New Jersey?
Harris, New Jersey, I think.
Yeah. New Jersey's killing it, man.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good for ourselves over there.
I'd say so, too, bro.
Yeah.
So talking about warm weather, you went down to Mexico.
Yeah.
Vacation?
Yeah, a little vacation.
We live in a simulation, right?
I think so. That's what they tell me.
A guy on TikTok when I was scrolling made a really good point the other day about how there's this new game that came out. No, we're not popping it up right now.
No pop.
And these 15 college kids created this universe where there are 80 quadrillion different paths in the game. And then they're going to implement ChatGPT and AI into the game so that all of 80 quintillion, whatever number I just said.
Big one.
All of these universes are going to be separate and controlled in each other. And like all these people are going to start having feelings and shit. Like The Sims 4 apparently is coming out and they're going to put in AI.
No.
So I can imagine, dude, like this is a full-on sim. You bite your nails?
I don't, but I'm thinking about gnawing my hand off. I'm very anxious right now. I would hate.
It's a good simulation.
No, if I was a simulation, I'd be pissed, dude. If I'm a simulation, nah, I'm not about that.
So what do you want?
I want to be a real boy, like Pinocchio.
Yeah, it's fucked. You ever do mind-altering chemicals?
Maybe.
Substances? Maybe. Oh, yeah, right. You can't confirm or deny. Anyway, but when you do these drugs and shit, like your mind is fully altered and you're like, what the fuck? Is this real? You start like, is my mom? Is my sister that's some of the scariest shit. I've never done ayahuasca, but people say like that's the dark hole you'll get into for like a couple minutes and it feels like a long time. I'd maybe do it, not now.
Would you like go to South America, do that whole kind of thing?
If that's what I have to do for it, yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. You could do it anywhere.
No. I don't want to do it in the studio. No.
Yeah.
I think like we'd travel for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to make a little vlog about it or something.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
Ted Jones trips balls.
I don't know. I would like to maybe see a vlog. We'll see if they have access to that on YouTube. Ayahuasca vlog. But yeah, I imagine we're living in a simulation. It's just like too random for us not to be not controlled.
Well, let me ask you this. Unrelated completely. Is that tap water?
Yeah.
Very good tap water.
It's crazy how much New York City tap slaps.
That's like, really good.
I will go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and just...
Yeah, I've been known to do that as well.
I did that shit in Miami. I was shitting, shitting bricks. Yeah, right. It was
Miami doesn't know anything
raining through my butt the next day.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in that simulation.
Yeah. And dude, speaking of water,
Yeah.
Mexico, I know you weren't drinking from the tap.
Nah, bottles. The most bottles you've ever seen.
Models. Why does New York have such a good tap though? Like, why nobody else has it? It's like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
And then the New York bagels and shit.
Yeah, dude, New York bagels almost as good as New Jersey bagels.
Whoa.
And New Jersey pizza. I'll say it.
Bro, I'm clipping that. TikTok.
No, don't.
Fucking
They're gonna
yell
kill
at
me.
this kid, dude.
No.
That's insane that you just said that.
You think so?
What? New Jersey bagels are better than New York bagels, bruv.
All right. The pizza
it's the
thing.
water. It's the water.
The
that
New
makes it so
Jersey
good.
bagels. I'm standing by it. The pizza. It's up there.
Do you have a go-to bagel place in Jersey that you're referring to?
Yeah. Hot Bagel Bakery. Oakhurst, New Jersey.
So they have cakes and shit too? Bakery? Cheesecakes? Vegan
No, I think they just have
cheesecakes?
bagels.
Why is it called bakery then?
Hot Bagel Bakery.
But why bakery?
They bake the bagels.
Oh, shit. Bro, I've never even thought about bakery being a word like that. Whenever I think of bakery, I just think of like fucking,
yeah.
you know, like cakes, breads,
Yeah.
assortments, croissants.
I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's just bagels. I haven't been in maybe a year.
Well, you're giving them some good plugs.
I'll be back this summer.
I did a vlog at Goldberg's Bagels, which they do have locations in New Jersey. I'm sure you've heard of it.
I've never heard of it.
Really?
Yeah.
So this family, they have like cousins, uncles, aunts, and they have, I think, 15 or 18 locations in Long Island and New Jersey. It's called Goldberg's Famous Bagels. I did a vlog and I went back there, was helping with the bagels and shit like that. That's apparently the best bagel in the world.
Yeah.
And I can probably confirm it.
Where's the location?
They have a number of locations in Montauk, Southampton, East Quogue, a bunch of places in Jersey.
None in Manhattan?
No. And I've asked the
They're
family.
not even in the game. They're not even in the game.
I've said, like, what's the deal? When are you guys bringing it to New York? And they at the moment don't want to. Unless, like, we'll see if freaking Jones World puts down a fat check and opens up Goldberg's Famous Bagels, dude.
I got a space for them. They want a space, I got it for them.
That business has some of the highest margins in the world. So
Bagels?
much so, bro, that New York City adds an extra tax onto bagels because they're
Really?
so cheap. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
How much do you think it costs to make a bagel?
I was watching, you know this guy Marcus Lemonis? I was watching
He's the guy from, yeah.
Yeah, The Prophet.
Yeah.
Is the show. So they do like 10-minute clips on YouTube, and I watched one the other day, and the guy had a bagel store, and he asked him how much it costs to put together a bagel. He said with labor and products, it costs 10 cents.
10 cents?
Yeah, dude.
No shit.
Yeah.
They're charging $15 for a bagel with lox in this city. You
That's
understand?
why when you go to these bagel places and they have, no joke, 20 people working behind the counter, you're like, how does this make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, the bagels just print the money.
Yeah.
You know?
But they also got to cover that rent. That rent makes a
The
10-cent
rent,
bagel
the
like
machines.
$1.50 at least.
The machines. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Rent is, and I think, since we're looping back and talking about rent, I think that rent in stores, bro, needs to come back down to somewhat of a reasonable level. Otherwise, these restaurants just can't even thrive.
I was going to say, we could get a bagel machine in here and start making some extra profit.
Now you talking.
Yeah.
Put it, what's it called?
An
Put a
oven?
thing on the door. The Jewish thing, bro, that's sideways that you put on the door.
Mezuzah?
Yeah. Put a fucking mezuzah. Start
have
cooking bagels. No, I fucking should, though.
I'll get you one.
All right, let's go. But Jewish people and bagels, what's the deal? Why did we?
I think we invented him. I don't know.
Right, because it was like we had the matzah, which is unleavened.
Correct.
We get the best of both.
Yeah.
Unleavened and
leavened.
leavened.
Dude. Bagels are some of the best leavened breads out there on the market these days.
People calling bagels bagels is wild.
I had a teacher in high school
Must
who used
they
to
do
call
that?
them that.
Really?
Yeah, bagels.
Bagels?
You'd say bagel.
There's not even an E, though. He pronounced it Baegel.
It was like Begel, yeah. Bagel.
Bagel.
Bagel. And he was an English teacher too, believe it
Oh,
or not.
shit.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. You think teachers get paid enough or what?
I think without knowing their salary, I would say having the whole summer off does sound pretty sick.
All right. Well, let's say it's your 5th year. You're 35 years old and you're a senior English teacher and you're making $75K. Is that enough? Living in the suburbs?
Do they make that much?
I don't know.
If they're making $75K for 9 months of the year, to me that does sound good. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think that you really are working a lot though, being a teacher.
Yeah.
In your off hours, grading papers.
Yeah.
Weekends maybe, but having those 3 months off definitely sounds nice.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily know if they're
deal
making
with a lot of shit too.
You deal with a lot of shit, and it's not easy. But if you're making $75,000 for
Living
9
in the
months,
suburbs.
yeah, living in the suburbs, that doesn't sound bad. So my assumption is they're probably making a lot less than that.
Yeah,
because I don't think people would necessarily be complaining as
well,
much.
it's seemingly almost impossible for people to be buying homes nowadays with these interest rates being at 6%.
And that's why we're running for city council. We need to lower these rates. We need to lower the rents.
And Isaac, I don't think it makes sense for guys who are around our age to be looking to buy an apartment at this particular time, in this particular environment too.
No, I would not.
Prices are up, interest rates are up, and wouldn't you just rather invest in yourself at the current moment than putting down 20% of $500,000? Putting down freaking $100K, just go put that towards yourself, man. Get a manicure, get a pedicure.
If I could put down $100K, I would consider it. But since I can't,
no,
I won't.
I don't know if you would, man. You'd listen to our boy Grant Cardone and say he'd tell us that renting a house is a scam. Circling back, excuse me, buying a house.
Buying a house is a scam.
Yeah,
sounds like BlackRock's getting their hands on them.
It's not an asset; it's a liability. Assets pay you money, bruv. You know what I mean?
You could pull money out of it though with a mortgage refi.
Yeah, but what are the chances of that? It's not paying you monthly. And yes, you can pull money out, but that's assuming the market is better in 6 months when you don't actually know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
But once you pay it off, it's yours.
How long does that take?
30 years, easy.
You know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't want to live anywhere for 30 years at that. You do? I've just
moved every year, and I want to be somewhere for a few years.
Our generation, we are not going to want to be somewhere for 30 years.
You don't think so?
I don't know. No, like our parents' generation, I think it was the right time for them to buy a house. It was like the market kept going up and up and up, starting in right after the Great Depression. Right. For like 40 years. I don't know. I'm not a market expert, but it made sense for our parents to buy homes.
Yeah.
And shit. Now it just like your mortgage payment could legitimately be more than your rent, which doesn't make any sense after you already put down 20% of the value of whatever you're renting or owning.
Right.
So we're in a weird time financially, and that's why you might enjoy Bitcoin. Do you?
I do, and it's coming back, baby.
Yeah, what the shit? We were at 30,000 the other day. I jumped out of my shorts.
Last week I was back up. I was back in profit last week. Now we're down. I'm back. I'm down a little bit, but I never sold. I rode the ride, and I'm here to stay, baby.
Me too, bro. I'm not in profit though. I've still lost a good amount of money on that.
I'm close to profit though.
I think it's coming back. We'll see, man. I just like
when it dropped from 60 and I didn't sell, I said, you know what? I'm just going to hold this forever until it gets back to around that price.
Yeah. I also don't like the government having so much control over us and everything that we do financially.
Let Ripple go. The SEC needs to drop their claim against XRP and Ripple so I could sell that and make a profit.
And this was sponsored by City Councilman Isaac Gartenberg.
Yeah, literally.
But what was I? Yeah, I don't know, man. This financial situation, it stresses people out too, dude. Like going to college and having $200K and getting student loan debt. You're not going to pay it off till you're 40 years old. Hell no.
Just don't go to school.
What?
Drop out of school.
Go to YouTube University. Just go on YouTube for free.
Yes.
Keeping up with the Bergs.
Yes.
That's the newer version of your show.
Yeah,
What's up with the Bergs? Keeping up.
Yeah.
2.0.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think, frankly, the whole thing has gotten out of hand. But
it's not the same time that our parents were growing up. It's just not. The times are changing.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
You know what I think?
What?
I think the first step is we got to move the Yankees to New Jersey as well. Let's get the Yankees out of the Bronx. They've had their time in the sun. Get them into MetLife. Let's all work together.
You're a Yankees fan, not what's it called, Mets?
Yeah, I'm technically a Yankees fan. I just haven't really watched baseball since high school.
You played baseball in high school?
Never.
Would you play sports in high school?
Would I?
Did you?
No.
Yeah, would you?
I would have if I wanted to.
You strike me as an athletic kind of guy. You didn't run track? That wasn't you?
Nah.
You look like you'd maybe run track.
Nah.
Do you work out these days?
I've been going to the gym every day for about a month and a half or 2 months.
Prove it. Prove it.
You can touch my biceps if you want. They're huge now. But
you hadn't been working out before that?
No.
How do you feel?
Good. Tired, but good.
Not better?
No, better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to fight everyone that ever looked at me the wrong way.
Did you watch that fight last night?
No, I don't even know a fight.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia versus Tank or something. There's a fly in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm not paying for fights, dude. Pay-per-view.
No, I've never paid. The only time I ever really watched fights.
It was a WrestleMania or something?
Nah, but that sounds fun. Like in college, like the bars would pay for them.
Yeah,
you go there and you watch like McGregor like beat the shit out of someone in 30 seconds.
What was the bar and social life scene in Binghamton? Was it kind of in the middle of nowhere?
It was unreal.
In a good way?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was awesome. It was like it's like a pretty, I mean, not a big school. I think like 16,000 undergrads, something like that. And the school's in the middle of nowhere, and the whole town is just there's like townies there, but it's mostly the school and restaurants and bars is the whole place, the whole industry. And so from the time you're 18, that, fake ID, any bar, like it didn't matter. Like when I was in high school and I went to visit, like I used like someone else's fake ID to get in. Like, so it's fun. We were going to bars from the time we were like 17, 18. And
were you in a frat?
Yeah. I joined a fraternity.
Any hazing situations that were bad or no?
Yeah, the whole thing.
Damn, dude. I knew a kid who I used to play tennis with. It was reverse hazing night at Michigan. We're talking different kid though. And they tied up a sophomore to the tree and made him drink, and he died.
No way.
Yeah.
You were there for that?
No.
Oh.
I was not there for that, but this was a kid who I played tennis with growing up.
See, my fraternity,
Wow,
one of the things, they didn't force us to drink for the pledging.
I feel like that's like the real only hazing thing. And the elephant walk.
No.
For those of you who don't know what the elephant walk.
We didn't do that.
You bend over and then you grab the other guy's wiener in front and then you just go.
Ted seems to have a good practice. That was a tennis team thing, I think.
We unfortunately never did the elephant walk, but what kind of stuff did they make you do?
Let's just say drinking would have been the easy way out. It would.
You had to eat people's barf and shit.
No, it wasn't gross. It was just difficult.
What do you mean? Like,
I'll tell you, Ed, I don't really want to talk
yeah,
about
all
this.
right, word. Running a marathon, freaking Goggins style. You follow motivational shit?
Nah.
Really?
Yeah, never.
But bro, you just started the gym. Maybe
I
that's
did
like
just start the gym.
That's a good add-on.
The gym's being fun.
Are you adding headphones to the gym too when you work out?
What do you mean?
Do you use headphones when you work out?
Yeah. You don't?
I've recently, over like the past few months, have not.
Well, I just like throw on a podcast and I don't really necessarily listen to it. It's just kind of like noise, so I don't like think about anyone else's that's around me. Just concentrate on what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. And then like I'll end off on the treadmill and then I'll end up listening to the podcast. Do
you have certain things that you do in the gym? Like just starting, were you worried about what you were going to focus on?
Yeah, I think the first couple weeks I kind of didn't have a plan. I just kind of went in, and then I've developed a bit of a plan, and now I'm honing it in.
Right.
I looked at two apartments today. One of them was no fee. One of them was a fee. The fee apartment, no good. I didn't like it.
And fee, but no good.
Yeah. It was the fee, and it was a lower rent, but with the fee, it ends up being more, the whole thing.
Did they want to give you a free month? They're doing that so much in the city these days.
Are they now? I feel like it's so competitive for apartments, they don't need to do that.
Well, just to put it on the rent roll and say that they got X amount of dollars per month for an apartment, then they just say that, it's going to be $5,000 for 13 months, but you'll actually pay X amount for 12 months.
But then on the renewal, you get screwed because they raise it off of the base rate, not off of the
yeah. Theoretically, you got posters lined up and shit.
Dude, I've had these pictures sitting. Yeah, I'm good to go. I'm ready.
What are the pictures?
I got some paintings.
Let's go.
A little bit of art, a framed print.
Oh, so you're an art guy?
No,
but you got a framed print.
Framed print. I got a couple things.
You're a fancy guy.
Yeah, just a couple things. But it's from my last apartment. It's been like a year ago, so maybe.
Are your parents gonna help you move or what?
Nah.
You're gonna have to ask one of your boys.
Well, you know what? A bunch of my stuff is in. I might have to have my dad drive into the city.
It's in storage.
Yeah.
How much do you pay for storage?
Oh no, I'm just storing it at his house.
Yeah. Because I think some of these storage places in Manhattan, that's a good use for those office buildings, man. But I don't know how much shit people have. Maybe if you put like your motorcycles in storage.
Yeah, that's all. I don't know.
Like that.
No, when I moved out, I sold what I could, got rid of just threw out the rest of my furniture, and then put the rest of my stuff at my house. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't imagine growing up in the city. I had a yard,
Yeah.
nice big yard,
Yeah,
run
man.
around in circles and do nothing.
Which people who are like around our age say that they want for their kids. They're like, they want their kids to have that ability to run around in the backyard.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to have kids here.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. But growing up in the city, I think it made me grow up faster. I was taking the train when I was like 12. And
That's so crazy.
Smoking weed for
When
the
you were
first time
12?
when I was like 15. No. But like taking the subway, yeah. Do you have a girlfriend?
Nah.
You looking?
Nah.
All right.
Do you?
No.
Are you looking?
Nah. I'm sure, yeah, but you can
Pointless
probably meet
cycle.
people at your weekly shows doing those twice a week.
Not really.
Ish. How have they been going, man? You going to take Village Idiot on the road or what? LA show?
You know, we did it last year. We did a show in Chicago,
yeah.
which was fun. I would do another road show. We haven't really spoke about it. We
Gartenberg told me how bad he bombed at that one show, and it was like
we all did.
a moment for him.
Yeah, it was the
an
worst.
enlightening moment, though. He enjoyed it. He was like, "Thank God that happened."
Maybe now he enjoys it. At the time,
yeah, exactly.
I wasn't enlightened by it per se, but I definitely bombed terribly. That was
So what was the deal? You guys rented out a bar in Chicago and knew a bunch of people that were going to come. Why did it not go well?
Andrew, I think, is friends with the owner of the it was like a bar / brewery kind of thing. So it was like a huge room, and we didn't know the audience. We just like marketed the event, and like they also helped move tickets. You know, like come to On Tour Brewery. We're doing a comedy show, and yeah, man, it was rough. We had like a bunch of New York comics and Chicago comics on it, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, we had just started. I feel like doing comedy. And even now, I've only been doing it like 2 years. Like I'd still just started, but back like a year ago it was crazy. Like I got a couple laughs from a couple people, but like it was like a room of like 80 to 100 people just staring at us. It was like, all right, cool.
Describe the feeling.
It was terrible. It was really bad. It did not feel good. I was just, yeah. And then there was like, yeah, there's just like these like girls sitting in the front staring at me. I was like, do you not like what I'm saying right now? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll keep going then. And then I had no other options. I just had to do the jokes I had
you're
written.
like, this is what I got. How much time did you do?
I think 10 minutes. It was not fun. But yeah. And then I made like one of the comics laugh off stage after, and they're like, yeah, you're kind of funny off stage. Why don't you try that when you get up there next time? And I'm like, oh God.
My guy, that's funny. That's funny. But you got to power through the bombs, man.
Yeah, it was all
happens to-
good.
Yeah, happens to everyone, dude.
Then we went to Charleston, but that wasn't a Village Idiot show. But we went to Charleston, and we did good there.
I think in general, when you have a partner like you have, and you know comics in other states, it's possible for you to just bring the show on the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we probably could. We just, yeah, I don't know. We never, we were like thinking about doing it this summer, like going on the road a few times this past summer. What the hell month is it? Yeah, holy shit. 8 months ago at this point, I guess.
Did you do anything for 420?
Nah. I haven't,
Yeah, you're not a weed guy. You're sober.
Well,
Fully sober?
I don't really smoke too much anymore. Once in a while, but it's,
Is it legal in New Jersey?
yeah.
Yeah, we don't even know if it's legal in New York, by the way.
Isn't it?
There are 3 dispensaries that you can get legal marijuana at, but there are hundreds, if not thousands, of places that sell marijuana that potentially don't even have their legal dispensary license.
You're telling me there's only 3 legal ones in the whole city?
Yes,
How
dude.
do you know which ones they
It's
are?
insane because there's an article on the web about which
Interesting.
ones. There's one in Union Square, one on Broadway.
Really?
something.
I'd be interested in looking at what the legal ones look like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, is that like,
I think you have to have a security guard. You're paying over 20% taxes.
well, that's crazy for them. 'Cause, yeah, they're paying crazy taxes. They probably had to pay a shit ton for the license itself. And then
yes,
all these
bro.
other people just pop up. and
Apparently,
sell it.
it's hard for them to even make money doing it the way that they've been doing it. Well, that was the issue in California. Once all the licenses start coming in, the taxes went crazy.
Yeah.
And it really was difficult for the people, the growers, the people who were selling the weed, because every few months there'd be another fee. That
Yeah, why
needs to be
20%?
in.
Make it 5%, 10%, whatever it is. Like, why 20? That's such a crazy 1/5.
Yeah.
That's so much
Seems
money.
crazy. It is a lot. And just to think about, like, I might as well just get it from, the regular dealer or grower.
Yeah, it also
save
seems
money on
greedy.
that.
Like, it's like you were not. This was illegal forever. You were making 0%.
There should be tax on alcohol if you're going to do that. There is
sure there
an
is.
insane amount of tax on cigarettes,
Yeah.
but yeah, in general,
I don't smoke.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Why not?
You do?
Yeah, it's cool. No. I used to, bro. Like when I was like 18, 19,
Yeah,
20.
like
It was so
not high school,
dumb.
college.
It's crazy. Everyone was smoking cigarettes. Nowadays, people have that elf thing or that.
I stopped vaping about 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Almost 2 years ago.
I worry about the people who vape today, man. If you're vaping, cut it out or go back to cigarettes.
Yeah.
we at least have 60 years of research on how cigarettes is bad for you. We have no idea what's the deal with this popcorn lung ass shit.
Yeah. There are a few times where I'm like, oh, this is it. I'm going to die.
You were like feeling it in your chest?
Yeah, well, yeah, of course. But it'd be like I got like a cold or something. I'd be like, okay, well,
you're dead.
Call it in.
Were you a Juul guy?
I was an everything guy. But
but you didn't just get the Juul and
I started on
do the
Juul.
pods?
Yeah, I started on that.
I guess it really is outlawed now. I don't see it anymore.
Is it?
I
don't even keep up with the
It's
rules.
banned for them to sell it in New York, but I think I think for a moment there was like some overlap and it was still being sold. But nowadays I just see kids with that dumb thing. Oh, what's going on in the trash room? That dumb thing.
But there's there's way less of it now than there was even a couple years ago.
What do you mean?
Like I see way less people vaping now than I used to. I feel like
I see a lot of comics now doing it.
Vaping?
A lot. And I think it's the fruity flavor that they like, these fruity comics.
Yeah.
No, but it's like the mint, the rainbow. And when you take a hit, it's like you're 10 years old eating a sugar sweet.
Someone the other day, like they hit their vape and the
like cotton candy cloud
came out and like I started choking, like felt like chemical. I hated it. Oh,
yeah. I mean, bro, they're making those things for less than they make bagels in
no way
in
it's
Taiwan
an 8-cent vape
for 5 cents,
yeah,
bro.
literally.
Like they're just trying to make a cotton candy flavor out of ethanol, fucking yellow 8, fucking all these things.
Don't put red 20 in there, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, I've been off that stuff for a while. I smoked a couple cigars over the last couple years.
Let's go.
Me and Ginsberg the other night in the park, we smoked a cigar together.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. We didn't share one.
Take?
We had 2 cigars.
How long did that take?
I don't know. I wasn't really looking at the clock. At least an hour maybe we were hanging out. But I had just gotten back from vacation. I didn't see him in a bit, so we were catching up.
Oh, shit. You brought him one back?
No, we bought them at the bodega or the cigar shop.
Touch.
Yeah. I'm not that thoughtful.
Bring back like a magnet for him.
Yeah.
A beer magnet. Hilarious.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That was cool. It was nice though. Do you smoke cigars?
Yeah, I would if it's around. But like, dude, I'm not going to be out there smoking it for 2 hours. You know, it just takes a long time to smoke those things.
Yeah.
And I also
I'll do
like
a couple a year.
I like inhaling weed. So it's like a little bit
Don't inhale the cigar.
It's good, completely different.
Yeah. But I got up from that and I was buzzing.
Oh, yeah? In a good way?
Not at first. At first it was like too much.
Yeah, I don't like the head high.
Yeah. But it was good. It was nice. It was a nice little
treat for the boys.
Yeah, nice little reprieve for my perfectly healthy lifestyle. Except
dude, I'm happy that you're going to the gym now.
Yeah, it's
man.
good.
It'll help your mental clarity for sure.
I just need to eat better.
Okay.
I haven't been eating great lately.
Like fast food or what? What do you eat at home?
Not fast food, but I've just been getting like too many French fries.
I love French fries, bro. My favorite food probably. Nachos, vegan nachos, and French fries.
Yeah.
Right now, yeah.
I got to stop it. But besides that, gym's pretty good. I think I need to change up some things in the workout that I don't really like, but overall it's been going good. And I didn't go today. I didn't have time, but I'm going to go tomorrow morning before work.
Fucking go!
Tomorrow's legs, baby.
Let's go. What time do you go?
It varies whenever I can. Sometimes like I'll go like during lunch. Sometimes I'll go before work. Just depends.
As long as you get it in.
Yeah.
So, Isaac, this has been an amazing episode.
Thanks for having me.
Bro, 3rd time on the pod. And guys, this was quite the listen. Please follow this guy. Isaac, we're going to pop up your Instagram right here just because we could do it. Please let us know where we can find you, what you've got coming up. And bro, we're going to do this turnaround pretty quick. This will be up tomorrow.
Sick.
So let us know.
Yeah.
Because you got a show tonight, right?
Not a Village Idiot show, but
After dark.
No, that's Mondays. Oh, tonight. Dude. Got a show tonight. 10 p.m. at the Mayfly. It's a fun little comedy show. Village Idiot Idiots After Dark. You can find me on Instagram, IsaacG53. At Who's Up. No, at With the Bergs. I don't even know my own things. Anyway, that's cool.
Isaac, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, Ted.
We'll talk, and bro, let us know if you can make the
I will. I'm
July 4th vegan hot dog eating contest. Guys, check the link in this YouTube video. We have the Ted Jones Comedy Show in Stamford next Monday. It's going to be freaking lit. We can't wait. All right? Thanks so much for listening and tuning in. We'll see you next time, guys. Goodbye.
Peace.